And now TSPN presents Open Mic Friday with Mike Spence and Butter. Welcome to Open Mic Friday. We're back with today's guest, which is Pat Crew. Who is Pat Crew? Our City of Jackson mayor. I appreciate you coming on the show, Pat.
Thanks, Mike.
We've been talking about getting you on.
Yeah.
You still came on and said, what happened to the news? Is this the news?
Yeah.
This is the loose part of the show.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, we just do the profile. You can talk anything you want to say into the mic because it doesn't work. And
this wheel is a new deal.
We have the wild animal come out and spin the prize, spin the wheel for a prize a little bit later on. But the main part of why we have you on today is just to talk about yourself and your background a little bit and what's going on in Jackson. Obviously, you are the mayor of the city of Jackson, and that's the key part that makes it all, keeps that energy going. And I don't know that much about your background. If you've been in Amador County or grew up here, why don't you tell me a little bit about your background, Pat?
Well, I actually moved to Jackson when I was 2. Oh. My grandmother lived here, and my parents lived in Glencoe, and I was born in Stockton. I don't think there was a hospital here then. I'm aging myself a little bit. Yeah. But as long as I remembered, I've lived in Amador County and went to Jackson High School and graduated, and went to Sac State, graduated, and wanted to come back here. Never had much desire to live in the big city, and I got an opportunity to open a tire business.
Right, that was a Jackson Tire.
Yeah, that's still going along.
And big history, very successful.
Larry Blanket was my first partner, kind of took me under his wing, and Vic Copeland, who owned Foothill Tire, was retiring. He helped us out, and I did it for 38 years, and then Connie Gonzalez talked me into checking out an appointment on the city council, and that's kind of become my new job, but I enjoy it, and I think we're making a difference for the city. And
well, you've gotten involved with Rotary for many years too.
Yeah, I've been a Rotarian.
Right. Having a successful business and keeping all that energy going in Jackson, that's been right down your alley there for a long time. Mm-hmm. I know when it comes to fundraising or getting anything organized that you are the force, to make the call and, even over the phone. I mean, you obviously have the best smile, I think, in the county. But, people know and trust, your background and what you have to offer and your efforts. And
thank you.
I know you're coordinating a lot of meetings. I attend a few of those. I'm always in the back of the room, and you're really chairing the meetings, and you're a very active mayor. Sometimes people are mayors and they just kind of sit off somewhere and they attend a couple meetings, and you don't see too much of them, but you're very active and out there. And we have a lot going on in Jackson.
We do.
Yeah. The big thing, all these events. We've had a number of events over the holidays, now leading into spring. But it's, before we talk about the events themselves, it's just an amazing thing to see how many people actually come and participate. I mean, the Main Street is just full of families, young families.
Parking's getting hard again on Main Street.
I know we're already coordinating the parking for the next event coming up, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But just getting those young families, down here and seeing the participation and how much enjoyment the community is getting out of those events. Yeah. And one of the big events that's coming back is the Hot Jazz. I think Alan could probably bring it up on the screen. There it is. Motherlode Hot Jazz used to be here in Jackson, and they did it for a while.
It actually started in the National Hotel.
Oh, quite a while back.
Yeah, I don't remember this, but people have told me that one of the bands, and I'm not sure, I think it's Natural Gas, played at the original event.
So Jackson's always had natural gas, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Wow, that's kind of, we're going back to the past.
Yeah, those guys.
Well, one of the venues is going to be the Hub, which is upstairs here, which was the old dance hall gymnasium.
What a great venue for that.
Then Teresa had it for many years, and probably the newest one is Tommy's Restaurant, the banquet room.
Right.
He's put in a dance floor, and he's got probably the best acoustics, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to cover it that day, and I know I'm going to go to Teresa's. I know the National in the
There's
parking
going to
lot
have a
there.
tent there.
Yeah, and then over at Tommy's, and up here at the Hub. Yeah, I'll be popping.
Yeah.
We're going to rotate around. We have a busy
You
day
could ride
that
the
day.
shuttle
I
that's being put up by the Rancheria. They're doing it for us. So.
Yes, I mentioned that last week. They're going to shuttle everybody around. And
so if you find a parking place, you can
be
just
able to get around.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of signage, and they're not all spread out. Like, this is about the third incarnation of this, and I know they used to have it at the American Legion Hall in Jackson Ford and the Elks, and so we're kind of just trying to bring it back to Jackson and see what happens.
But you don't just bring an event back. You sit in meetings and you're coordinating the parking, and you also have a big, huge volunteer staff that you have to put together. And I think you're still looking for some volunteers?
Yeah, we're always looking for volunteers. Lucy Hackett is kind of running that, but if you call the JBCA office, which is 223-1263, and leave a message if we're not there, we'll get back to you.
Great. Yeah, they can volunteer to do. What type of volunteers are you looking for?
Well, there's the day of the event, there's ticket sales, and it's kind of a unique event that I didn't even know. Not only do the people shuttle around, the bands move.
Oh, is that right?
So there's a setup and takedown every hour and a half after the...
So you have to coordinate the bands, getting their equipment to different places, and parking for them, and parking for the public.
Yeah, and helping get them loaded up, and getting people on the shuttle, and
it's a logistics
selling badges. And,
Well, we've been working on it for a long time. I'm sure that's going to be a fantastic event. It comes up on April 27th, which is just next Saturday.
Right.
And so everybody...
Clean it and green it tomorrow.
Yeah, clean it and green it
I'm sure you've been working on that.
I have. I did a voiceover for the commercial, and you can hear my... I'm trying to keep all the events going and promoting everything. But the Hot Jazz Party coming up next weekend is going to be a must. That's going to be a great...
we're hoping to bring it back to its relevance. At one time, I've just heard these rumors, there were like 1,200 people came, and it was a 2-day event, and they had a Friday night pre-party. So we're looking long-term to bring it back to that
people downtown and a little bit to the economy too, which really helps.
Yeah.
You know, downtown Main Street has really been revitalized with obviously the National Hotel at the foot of Main Street. But, you know, a lot of the shops are looking great, and the whole street overall, all the frontages and, you know.
Yeah, the facade program that the city puts on with, there's still some money in that if you have a
That really helped out. I mean, what a noticeable difference.
Yeah, it's kind of a shot in the arm.
Oh, yeah, but it makes the whole town look good, and, you know, you see that when you travel throughout different parts of California.
And Rosebud's got reopened, and the shoe store moved into town, and Olive Heaven, and...
Yeah, a lot of.
We got a long ways to go because there's still quite a few vacancies.
Well, yeah, there always are, but you know, they're owners.
It's nice to rattle off 4 or 5.
It's nice to have some new businesses. Throughout Amador County, I'm kind of a cheerleader for all the small businesses. So we've got a spot for the Olive Heaven. You know, we're trying to help every way we can, and you know, it's a lot of fun. We're going to have a little butter break where we spin the wheel for a prize. You're going to love this.
Oh, there is a reason this is out
It's more exciting than the news.
Okay.
We're actually going to spin that
wheel. You can tell
wheel.
I'm a first timer.
No, we're going to have fun. We'll bring out the wild animal, and we'll be back a little bit right after the break. And we'll be able to have some fun with Butter. She's back. They even sent her get well cards. She was out for a little surgery, and she's actually the star of the show. We'll be right back here, so please stay tuned.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.